Welcome back to Behind the Pixels, Sonic's Epic Quest for Friendship. My name is Moose.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Weston.
And I incorrectly advised everyone in the last episode that we hadn't beat Robotnik at the end of this stage the first time we played through. We actually did. So, my mistake. It'll be Brandon's task to go ahead and get through this without losing any of the 17 or umpteenth lives that he's lost. I'm gonna stop talking.
It's already done. Yeah.
Every time
already
I mention
failed that
him
goal.
losing a life, he just does it.
Yeah,
So,
why do you insist on jinxing us?
I don't know. The last game we were talking about rings so much, and you just kept spitting them out.
Yeah.
So
It's like all you know how to do is jinx the game. Jumped a little too early there. That could have been dangerous.
doing very dangerous.
Oh, it was
Jumped
dangerous.
too early. This is it's not a challenging one, but it is challenging.
Wow. Deep words, bro.
It's just timing and not being impatient.
Yeah.
Which is hard when you're just sitting there.
Well, there just needs to be some sort of indication that he's going to fire.
Meh.
Because if I'm standing on the edge, then I am right next to him. Once he fires, I have like no time to react.
Yeah.
See?
Like that?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're standing there so long. Especially if you're a gamer who's all hopped up on like Mountain Dew and Doritos. You know, you're not waiting for anything.
Ugh, Doritos. Ugh.
That's the gross part?
Yeah,
Mountain Dew's the
right.
gross part to me.
There's something wrong with you, Mountain.
It's all gross.
Yeah.
Although, I will say Gamer Fuel, by far the worst thing Mountain Dew has ever made.
No, Mountain Dew made sangria flavor.
That was good.
What?
That one's good.
No, it's not, Brandon.
Gamer Fuel, though, just tastes like I'm drinking trash.
Like Mountain
Well,
Dew.
you are,
Like Mountain Dew.
along with all the rest of those products.
The sangria one was good, although it's not my favorite.
Mountain Dew, please sponsor this podcast. Thanks very much.
Yeah, I'm sure with all the great comments we're giving to it, they'd like to.
The opinion can be changed.
So all the
for
things that we've said on
full
this,
income.
all the things we said on the stream, I don't think that Mountain Dew, Doritos, Taco Bell.
Look, we'll only accept monetary sponsorship. Please don't send us any cases.
I am currently drinking insert product here, and it's great.
It could be yours.
Whenever I'm feeling lagged and need a protein boost, I reach for a big old helping of insert product here.
That's right.
These spots could be yours, guys. You're listening. You're watching.
Like, favorite, do whatever.
Like,
Subscribe.
favorite, and let us know that you want to sponsor our show,
Yeah.
and we'll re-record the audio for you.
Or not. I mean, maybe that's the bump your company's been needing all its life. Do you have a product called Insert Product here?
Yeah, you've got the free advertising. We will continue to promote insert product here.
Or
Most of our
insect
shows.
product here?
That's just one of the possibilities. We might sponsor insert project here.
That's right. We are massive sellouts. Also, full disclosure, we are not playing. Oh, that's how you do it. We're not playing.
Let's say you got
on,
that before you drop down on that guy.
We're not playing what?
Can you jump back up there? Though?
No, you can't. So we're not playing on original hardware.
Not this time.
We are playing on hardware. This is not emulated. But we are playing on. Oh my god.
Wow, the frames.
We're playing on a power-based converter right now.
Into
on
one of your Genesis.
A Genesis Model 1. Unfortunately, my Master System does not play cartridge games. It only plays Sega My Cards. Because it's broken. Like everything else in this room.
Can you look down?
Sure.
I just want to see if there's a purpose for that log. Whether it just lets you sit on it and realize you can't really do anything with it.
Trap you.
Wow.
Still don't know how to get to that other chaos emerald. Did we get to it last time?
No.
We died trying, right?
You died trying. You were trying to go down that.
Yeah, we die-harded.
You didn't live free. You, in fact, died hard.
Yeah.
It was definitely not a good.
Oh, that's right. It was the
going-
log.
you're going down
I
the
died
log.
trying to get to the log,
Yes.
which is.
You actually got over here. You just kind of over jumped like the next jump.
Yeah, I missed the log.
Oh, the rolling log. That's right. That's what it was.
That was.
Surprised
That's
get
also a
that
way
ring.
to lose.
Yeah, I hit that weird ledge. Okay. No, we got this time. This is gonna be it, guys. Third chaos
Get the
emerald.
chaos emerald.
See, that's what's weird to me about those checkpoints too. So it knows when you got a life, right? It won't give you another extra life, but it does put the checkpoint box back.
Well, it doesn't want to be too easy, so you
Have to hit the checkpoint again, or else
Right.
it sends you back. That's really weird.
So it's like, okay, well, we'll save your progress, but you know,
Remember to
this
do
is
this.
a one-time.
It's not like it's
thing.
difficult. It's not like it's so difficult you have to go back and find it though. Like it just
Yeah,
makes sense
you're-
to
It's just
do.
a thing to remember. Yeah.
And we're also assuming we haven't actually tested everything.
He died and it took him back to the beginning.
Did you?
Did it?
Didn't you?
No.
Brandon, you're just making things up now.
I don't know. I thought that was one of
Welcome
the
back to
times-
Behind the Pixels, where we just make stuff up and the game doesn't matter.
Oh man, Aisha Taylor is nowhere near as good as Drew.
So how do you? So do you keep the Chaos Emerald now that you? You should actually go look for the Chaos Emerald.
I was gonna get back on the log and see if I could continue.
Yeah, I didn't. It disappeared.
No, it was there. It
Oh,
just I was too far away because
Uh,
I didn't go all the way to the edge when I jumped up. I just jumped from where I was.
check to see if that thing's there. Damn, that's still there.
It's
Let's go on, sweet.
I'm gonna make sure I get 50 rings so we can go to the bonus stage and try and get a continue.
Also, don't die because you have one life.
Shh, don't tell me the facts. Never tell me the odds.
I notice a large part of the difficulty in this game
That
is not seeing below you a lot. Like
have to take the time to look down to
Yeah.
see what's there.
when like the moment you jump, so on like the falling bridge parts, you don't. If you don't remember which ones you touched, you have no idea where you need to land.
Yeah. Like what's already been hit, what will fall immediately if I drop on it again.
Yep.
Well, the falling bridges aren't too difficult because they fall immediately. There is no lag time between that. It's actually, it kind of makes it a little bit difficult to jump because you can't jump while it's falling. Yeah, so you just gotta like spam that jump button, otherwise you might end up doing like, you know, like a stuttered jump.
Yeah, I was trying to watch and follow along to see which ones though, and I couldn't figure it out.
Oh no.
Up.
You can go back.
Yeah. No. It's just complicated.
It's just annoying.
Mhm.
Fish.
Checkpoint. This is very similar music sounding.
It's the last one, yeah.
To the bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, it has the same style, but I mean, the song is.
The song is different,
Pretty
but it's very similar sounding. No, that's close.
The thing I had, like the other one, you know, it was a decent enough song, but it was kind of generic. I felt, and I think that's where you're carrying this. That it's
This
very
is a
similar
very-
style, so
it's
you're
kinda
gonna,
very-
you're gonna be able to associate with the composer.
It's
You
kind of very
understand that it's from
carnival
this game. It feels like it, but
It's got a very carnival style sounding.
That sounds all. It sounds like
this
yeah,
sounds this
happy
sounds like
and-
this sounds like one of the songs from a level from. I'm thinking of
What do you think?
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Oh, Chippendale.
There's one of the later levels that sounds, or the middle or later levels that sounds a little bit like this. To figure out which one it is, I can find that.
Was it a carnival level?
No, you weren't in a carnival. I think you were in a lab.
Because you're an abomination in nature?
Yeah. Let's not talk about Sonic now.
I'm getting cocky.
Yeah, I think you're
Making me mess up.
jumping. You gotta slow down.
Yeah.
Play the game.
Alright. So, how do you feel Ancient did? Did they capture Sonic, his true essence?
Well, I think that, yeah, I mean, if this was the first Sonic game I played, I understand what was going on, and, you know, I'd play this. Like, I would say that I was definitely surprised at how decent, you know, a game it is for an 8-bit game to come out in the 16-bit era. You know, the start of the 16-bit era, so it's the end of its own. So, wow.
Threaded that needle.
On the outside.
So it works, I think. It's just interesting knowing, you know, what came before this and stepping down to actually play this on the Master System. It's a bit of a trip, but it is interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like feeling like how you're having to play a handheld game, you know, in a console era.
Yeah, and it was geared towards people who had the Master System and didn't have a Genesis. So this was their first look at Sonic. If you were playing this, you probably had not played Sonic before.
Or maybe at a friend's house.
No, well, because at this point Genesis was the console. So this was really geared towards the countries that couldn't afford Genesises.
Yeah, this is for overseas audience.
Interesting.
I like how you just leaped off that, like, yes, I'm
Yes.
finally past this area. Don't care what's
Go as
past
fast
this.
as I can.
I'm just gonna get away from it.
Look, I have faith in Sonic.
You gonna slide down that one? Yeah.
Ooh.
Not
See
the
if
way
you-
that they wanted me to.
There you go.
Chippy.
Totally hit that spring and see what happens.
Oh god.
Don't.
That probably would have been fun. And another long ride.
Careful.
Oh god. No.
That's so heartbreaking.
2 more continues. Alright, we're still in a better place than we were last time. Alright, we got 2 continues now. Weston hasn't destroyed any of them.
And I guess we've maintained the Chaos Emerald right.
I'm gonna do it next time.
So, as long as you still have the Chaos Emerald from here, then all we have to worry about is just kind of powering through this and not jumping too far forward, Brandon, and falling into things that we can't get away from.
He definitely still has like this. He did the other continue also.
Yeah, we've still got the Chaos Emerald. Oh man, that shield.
Do you know if you actually... God, it's so slow. It's almost worth it to not get it.
It's yeah.
Do you know if we get extra lives if we hit 100 coins?
Yes, you do. That's what the bonus stage
Which is much
for.
harder to do in this game.
The bonus stage, I mean, if you do it right, and if you got the pro strats, the bonus stage you can get like at least 2 lives and a continue on each one. Because you can get the 100 coins, you can get the extra life and the continue box. If you end the level, when you get 100, you don't get 101, 102. You get 0 because you've looped, and that does not count towards the bonus stage. So if you get 100, go back to 0 and then try and end the level. You won't get to do the bonus stage.
That's pretty crappy.
So you
Kind of
actually
like your jump.
you're actually better. Yeah, you're actually better off making sure that you don't get 100 lives, 100 rings in the level, so that you can go to the bonus stage and get the 2 lives and continue.
One of it is significantly easier to more difficult to get 100 coins or rings. Because you can't collect any if you get them all knocked out of you.
Yeah. Lose all of them.
Lose all of them.
It's funny that it shows the ring,
The one ring.
drop out of you, but you can't get it.
No, you can't.
It's just telling you lost them. Just a visual indicator, I guess.
You're right. which you could have rather than deal with the fact that you can make it, bounce and have physics where you could just have it shoot out of you and be like, oops, you lost it.
I
think
can't
this
get
jump-
past this part.
Yeah, this jump is actually probably the biggest hitch in difficulty that it's seen yet, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause it is really small.
otherwise the game hasn't been really, a challenge.
I mean, it's not so much that it's a small piece of wood as it is it's far away.
When you slide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you have to be super precise to land on it, which the precision hasn't really been that necessary for almost hardly anything else in the game so far. And all of a sudden it's like right there, which is fine. The difficulty needs to increase, but
I'm not liking this. This is very difficult. This is too difficult. I wish there was an alternate route I could take.
I think you can actually make it to that second one with just by bypassing that log, that first one.
You might be able to, but that's a big leap of faith.
It's true. But you died like 8 times on it. Whoa.
Alright, well I gotta check one now.
Yeah, but you have 1 life again.
Also, this level, or this game, in Sonic 1, you didn't go down to 0. When you had 1 and then you died...
You had another one?
No, when you had 1 and you died,
That was
because it subtracts it when you die. So you go to 0 and you're gone. This one, you have 1, and then it subtracts it and you go to 0 and you're fine. That didn't make any sense. I'm just speaking gibberish now.
careful. Nice. Now, get away from all of that.
Alright, we're done with this nonsense.
That should be the end of it. Pop it off the screen. Pop it off the screen. Oh, you have more than 50. Doesn't matter.
Get them lives.
Didn't expect him to have any rings after that. So we're at 3 Chaos Animals. Awesome. Good job, Brandon.
And bonus stage.
95,000 points.
Do you think we can get a continue if we get to 100,000
I
points?
have no idea. Oh, I missed
Wow,
it.
you missed like everything, yeah.
What was it?
Continue. Continue. Oh, there are tons of lives over there, though.
Nice.
Alright, we got to continue.
Got lives in the middle.
He's right
This
there.
doesn't mean anything if I can't get to the end though by the time.
Which looks like we're not going to.
Oh,
Sweet!
beautiful.
That was precision. It's like you've done that before.
Alright, we got another continue. And 2 lives. Because I think I got 100 rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're doing alright. This is
The second
jungle
yeah.
stage.
The timer and rings in the top, so it's not a boss stage. Robotnik wasn't on the map. That's interesting. Now this is gonna scare me.
What, are you scared of heights?
I'm scared of having to jump up this thing and seeing things flying at you from the side of the screen. Yeah. Yeah, you could say I'm scared of heights.
It's interesting. It's just
I'm literally, as every time the screen moves up, there's a little drop, like in my heart.
Yeah, you're not even wanting us to play this.
I know. I can't imagine what you feel like right now.
Dun, dun, dun,
That's
dun,
funny,
dun.
the camera's waiting to follow you until you land. on
Actually
something.
land on something, and there you're up in the area. You're in the section.
Yeah.
You hit the crab. Whatever the crab's name is, I forgot already.
Mr. Snips.
Mr. Snips is a good name though.
That's his new name.
I don't remember where I got that from.
Well, it's canon.
Yeah, we're naming this episode when we post it Mr. Snips.
The death of Mr. Snips.
I don't know where the Chaos Emerald in this level is, by the way. I can't go
Can't
down.
to, because that's all the level is
Yeah.
climbing and avoiding dropping, and yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say that log is definitely different.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to make it through. We may not be able to 100%. We didn't 100% the Genesis one, so,
Oh,
That-
that's lame.
oh,
So
boy.
if you fall off the screen, even if there is a
Yeah, platform an
underneath
inch
you,
below you.
yeah,
You die.
you will die if the camera's already off the screen.
I'm just gonna
So
assume
that's-
Sonic has a heart attack.
That's why that's why the camera doesn't move until you land on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was what a twist. That was like M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong made that. Also, if I jump faster than the camera moves, I can sort of delay it from going up too high. We're gonna have to do a continue. Alright, here we go.
It was all going so well till we discovered that mechanic and it started killing us.
Yeah, if we just didn't think about it, it's like the game.
No, why did I do that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that
You-
neutron. Nope.
You die in the game, you die
Big
in real
old
life.
nope.
Yeah, he's bait.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
This is really stressful because if we want to continue to go through the game and show off, you know, the different levels, we have to beat it, or you know, we don't have a level select to actually use.
Maybe Game Shark.
No.
Um,
There is a debug mode, but
Right.
it changes the game
it's not the same.
in
It
ways
just-
that I don't necessarily want to.
Right. We might want to continue on and just see the other levels, but we don't want to change anything about the gameplay itself.
Aside from giving you unlimited lives, it also, I believe, gives you access to put items on the screen, like the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 debug mode.
I don't think I ever knew about those.
Something we should go back and show later too.
What, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 debug mode?
That and this one, just to show it.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Okay.
But first, let's actually beat the game.
Don't make impossible demands.
Don't know.
Oh, I slipped. I was a slippery snake.
No, see, it says X1 and then it went down to 0 and then said game over. So it does
Oh,
do
yeah.
the same mechanic.
It does.
Jungle.
Okay. This one is also a tricky one. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. So
Yeah, that was a really difficult try at the jungle stage itself. What are your thoughts on how that all played out?
the jungle stage ramped up difficulty for sure.
Quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, the first level, like the first half, is actually pretty decent. There's not really a whole lot going on there. You can drop off into some waterfalls, but for the most part, it's fine until you get to that one precision jump, and then that whole section is just bullcrap.
Yeah. The little log thing that you've got to jump on is just insane. And then here,
So gameplay-wise, is that a detriment to this, or is it at least warranted because the game has been so easy up to this point?
it's difficult for me to call that a detriment because you have to remember, I mean, we're taking this in the context of when it came out. When this came out, games were, there's no save feature or anything on this, and there's no DLC or anything like that. So to take this hour-long game and turn it into something worth the $30 that you paid for it or whatever, it needs to be hard at points. So most of the jungle was easy. That was hard, and that was sort of that point where you're like, I need to, do this over and over again until I've got it down.
It's funny because it is a hurdle in like the very middle of the level, basically.
Right.
That then once you get after it, you can kind of get through it.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
too bad.
and once
afterwards,
you've
but it's
mastered
right there,
it-
it's like, ugh.
Yeah, and once you've mastered it, it's probably not that difficult. We're not really going to take the time to master it, but
What
Or
about,
are we?
what about the second
Dun,
part?
dun, dun.
What about the second part of the jungle though? That is definitely an added level of difficulty.
this part that we're on right now,
Right.
this sort of reiterates that it feels like they're replacing the mechanics that they couldn't replicate on the Master System hardware with new mechanics, and it feels like they said, well, this Mario stuff seems pretty fun. People like the sliding levels and the vertical movement of, what was that, Mario 3 that had that?
I think it was
2?
I think it
Mario,
was 2.
the American Mario 2, right?
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, where they had the more vertical climb. And that was, I believe, that was around this time, right? That was 90, 91?
something like that.
I think it was around this time.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, it would have had to. It would have had to have been before '91.
well, you don't know how long they took to make this game.
If that's fair.
Yeah, but it really, this is really driving that point home that I think that they are replacing mechanics that they couldn't replicate with new mechanics that they can replicate.
Mario 2's 88.
Yeah,
But
because-
Oh yeah, so
Because,
they had plenty of time.
Super Mario World is '91.
Right, yeah. How do you feel? What do we got?
Well, I'm kind of curious, like, to hear your thoughts. You were playing it. Do you think that this level is this new mechanic is fair? We can kind of agree it's a little nonsensical. You're off the screen. Clearly, that platform is still below it, but now it no longer exists.
Yeah.
But is it fair in the game to assume that if you're going to drop past that, it's going to give you this? You fall down the waterfall, and you're going to die.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
One of the things, if they threw mechanics out mid-stage, then I would say no. But the stage is either a scrolling stage, horizontal or vertical, or it's this or that. At no point are they saying we're going from horizontal scrolling to vertical scrolling to, some other crazy thing. It's, you know what you're getting into from the beginning.
And I think I would agree with you on that. It's clear the very first time it moves, you can't go back down. You might not know that then, but that rule is in place, and I think that at least is fair to you as a player. Like, you learn it the first time it happens, you can live with it from that point.
right, it's definitely a kills you and now you know sort of situation.
Get it?
That's why you
Alright,
have multiple
good.
lives.
Right. You're gonna burn some here and
Yeah,
there. You don't know what's
and
going on.
they really throw the continues and extra lives out at you too. So it's not we've died several times. We've still got I think one more continue left. So
how do you feel that ranks with gameplay itself? Do you think that this is actually something that's, now that it's not so simple that we have a few more difficult factors on here, is this something that's making the game more exciting, more challenging?
I would say for a Master System game, this is a it's a fun mechanic. It's a fun game so far. If I was in America where I had access to the Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog 1, though, I'd still prefer Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Genesis.
I think I would agree. I mean, I think that we had a great time playing Genesis, and I'm actually just still continually surprised at, how complete of an experience on the game is when we're taking this and it's just being made for the previous console, the previous generation,
Yeah.
just so it can be released to other people who don't have access to the other game. So
Yeah.
It's such an interesting idea also.
right, and
Retro
rather
making.
than co-developing the game for both pieces of hardware, having this need for a game in the previous generation
After
hardware.
the new one's already been
After the new one's
released.
already been released, and
Yeah.
after the games are still available everywhere else, to go ahead and make it for that market and to just redo the game because it wasn't designed with that in mind.
Yeah.
Definitely different, definitely interesting, and I don't think that they've really made a poor facsimile of a game. Just to be honest, they've actually done what they can to make a game.
I mean, they
Absent
added
of-
new
of
levels
the-
and everything.
Yeah,
They-
different levels.
It's a
They
Sonic
really
game,
made it their
for
own.
sure. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't like if you didn't tell me this wasn't an original one in the line. I would have thought, yeah, this is
Yeah,
Sonic
this
game.
was what it came out. This was Sonic, and then they just made it for the Masters or for the Genesis later, and made the different, better game, but that game that we all knew. So
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think that's a good assessment of that. So I think we've upgraded gameplay to 4 out of 5 for that. I don't think that, I think that what we enjoyed about the other game was just the crazy things that you could do with the loops and the tubes and things. And this game is kind of standard platformer, but still has the Sonic flavor on top of it, with him bouncing, spinning, rolling down a hill, and jumping up and around. And just feels, like you said, like a Sonic game. So I think it works out. So,
All right, well,
a good run. When we try the next time, we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get past this vertical scroll up the waterfall, and hopefully get to our next boss in the jungle.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching Behind the Pixels. We'll see you next time.